Welcome everybody to Top Lines Live at 5. My name is Brian Devine here with Top Line, and today we're going to be talking about the chat button that you can have on your website. Let's see, I don't know why that stops there. So we can do some pretty amazing things on websites today, and what's been happening over the last few, probably maybe closer to 6 months, is that I've been finding that most of my clients are getting phone calls from companies that are saying, hey, you need to have a chat feature on your website, and if you don't, you're in trouble because the competition down the street has it, and that's all you need to know in order to get one. Well, here's the thing. Your competition down the street might have it, but what they're not telling you is that they're probably not using it a whole lot. And one of the features that these companies are pushing on you is that it is a managed chat feature on your website. What that means is that you are paying to have somebody who is sitting by a computer and managing probably 30 or 40 of these chat bots at any given time. Not a bot, excuse me, just a chat button on your website. So when somebody comes to your website, it opens up and says, hey, do you have any questions? How can we help you? And then it starts an interaction, and it's with a live person. Now, there is some value to that. However, it is pretty expensive when you think about how long it's going to take before you actually get even one conversation out of it, let alone a new patient. And most of the time, if you just automate it, you can get the same results, which is kind of meager, right? You're not going to get 20 or 30 people filling out this little chat button, but because everyone has it, yes, you probably should. So there are two options. Number one is you can just put a chat button on your website and maybe have your staff monitor it. And there's ways to have it just sort of, show up and ping, and you can log in right there on your desktop at work. You can have it on your phone. As I was thinking through the process, it dawned on me that, hey, why not use the Facebook chat bot to have a conversation with somebody who visits your website that has questions, and you can kind of pre-design all kinds of answers to some pretty simple common questions. Here's the amazing thing that it just dawned on me that we should be utilizing. Because of the fact that it would be a Facebook chatbot, once the person who has come to your website, they've started a conversation with your chatbot, after the second interaction, they are now on your chatbot list. And whenever you want to reach out and contact the people that have come to your website and chatted with you, you can. And that is a major advantage over any of those other systems that are having a conversation, because the fact that you are paying for somebody to be there live and listening, I shouldn't say listening, watching to see if somebody's on your website, once they start engaging with them, they're going to try to get probably some information from, hey, what's your name, what's your email, so that we can contact you. But most people, when they're chatting, they don't want to give you that. Now, here's the thing. When you use a Facebook chatbot on your website and somebody engages with it, they're immediately added to that chatbot autoresponder, meaning you can reach out to their phones at any given time. And when I say phones, I mean literally, because of the fact that most of the people that use Facebook will put the Facebook Messenger app on their phone. When you reach out to everyone that has contacted you via your Facebook Messenger chatbot on your website, you will show up on their phone. It is amazing. And it really just kind of dawned on me. So, hey, let's go ahead and do a quick walkthrough. I'm going to switch on over here. Let's cut over to my screen. And I am here in ManyChat. Now, ManyChat is just one of the tools that's available. I highly recommend it. And you can just get started for $10 a month for their pro version. And I think for just some basic little widgets like what you're seeing here, you don't need pro. But you'll see here where if you want to run ads, you need pro, a code, checkbox, comments. All of those are going to require the pro version. Otherwise, hey, try it out for free and see if it's going to give you what you want. Now, what you're going to be doing is you're going to log into your Facebook account. You're going to then go to ManyChat, and it's going to automatically ask you to connect to your Facebook, and you're going to let it. Then you're going to go here where it says Growth Tools, and you're going to see widgets. All right, you won't see ads because I'm a heavy user. I've got some access to things that you wouldn't see, but you will see widgets. And what you're looking for is one of these widgets here. Now, I would recommend that you probably just do a button or a box. Now, what's kind of cool is that you do have these overlay widgets, meaning it will kind of slide in. It will show up kind of out of nowhere when somebody's on your website on a specific page. And there's some value to that because it's going to get their attention. So if you wanted to do that, you would simply say, okay, an opt-in window that slides into view from the edge of the screen. All right, you know what? Let's go with that one. So you would click on it, and then you would name it something, and then you would start just filling these basic steps out, okay? So you're going to put a background, and it's going to show you what that widget looks like. All right, so here it is. You'll see that you're logged in. It's going to say send a messenger. You're going to put your headline. You're going to put a little other text in here that says, hey, do you have any questions? We'd be happy to answer them on Facebook chat. Send a messenger. And then once that happens, you actually have them on your list. Now, again, it's the second interaction. So they click on send a messenger. They are not on your list yet. You have to engage with them. They have to answer questions, have a little back and forth, and then they are on your list. And then what happens is you'll have your audience, so you can come here on your audience and you can just do a quick broadcast to that entire audience. So I don't want to go through every single step, but hopefully you're kind of seeing the button sizes, and you'll see it change here. I always recommend that you kind of keep it large, and you can change the text. You want to receive this in Messenger, send this to me. There's all these different things. Tell me more. I mean, these are all the different ways that you can engage them on your website. Now, again, this is your website. This little box here slides in, and they can then have a conversation. Now, once you have this all set up, I'll just go ahead and do next. You can do a thank you message, but then you want to take them over to a Facebook chat. And then you're going to be doing what are called flows. And once that happens, then you start having a conversation based on things that they put in. You can send them information. You can ask for their phone number. The sky is the limit. So I want to make sure that you saw what is possible here, because again, your website's the background. This slides in, and then you can have that conversation, that chat. You can automate some of it, because the way that these Facebook chat bots work is you can set up all these pre-configured messages and say, hey, do you want to ask about this or this, yes or no? And if you'd like more detail about that, I've got a ton of these kind of pre-built, but I don't want to make this video too long. And maybe I'll do that next time, and I'll show you some of the pre-built ones. But the point here is that you can have an entire conversation that feels very authentic. It is on their phone, and at any point after the conversation, you would like to reach back out to that person, you can, and you are reaching out to them on their phones. So that's what I want to cover today, because it's just an absolutely amazing and powerful tool that's just sort of dawned on me when we have other tools to have conversations on websites, and they're pretty robust. They work really well, but it does require some human interaction. There has to be somebody in the office that is actively monitoring website activity. You have to have it on your phone. But because this Facebook bot, because of the way it works, at the end, when you are ready to say, you know what, this person needs to talk to a human being, you can actually say, you can click on at the end, say, click here to talk to a human. And then if it's outside of normal business hours, you just say, okay, we will get this over to our office manager, and as soon as we are back in the office between these hours, we will get in touch with you. And then you have this conversation now through that chatbot software that I was just showing you called ManyChat, and away you go. All right, that's what I want to cover today. I hope you found some value in it. Please share this video if you think of anybody that might also find some value, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Top Lines Live at 5. That's it for me. Bye for now.